Hi everyone. My name is Jim Shore. I'd like to welcome you today to my studio. I'm an artist, and I'd like to give you a little sort of a background on what has inspired me and sort of what the process is, my thought process as far as developing the designs the way I personally do them. I'm considered by many to be a folk artist, which isn't exactly accurate. The type of art that I do is sort of is similar to folk art. It's inspired by folk art. The genesis of my designs and the root of my designs is based in folk art, in that I use folk art elements or elements that can be found in folk art in combination to create the type of motif that I decorate the pieces with, and much of the general structure of what I create is based on folk art loosely, in that folk art is oftentimes, well, initially it was done by people who weren't really trained artists, and so the things weren't exactly in proportion, and they weren't exactly correct or accurate or realistic, but they weren't shooting for that. They were shooting for, creating something that was beautiful, and it has sort of morphed into a recognizable art form, i.e., folk art. I use, rather than zeroing in on one particular styling or one particular artistic element within the folk art family, you might say, I do a combination of everything I can think of, put it together, and the composition is based on the relationship of one style as opposed to another style, or working with another style harmoniously to create something that's visually pleasing. That's it in a nutshell.